Good morning. Good morning. I'm at Starbucks. I do Starbucks every morning. You're going to have Vicki Almond at this event. And Vicki Almond has information and knowledge of corruption under Governor O'Malley's administration and the Democratic Party. Oleski, I told you when I first met you at the Randallstown Public Library about the criminalization, about Scott Schellenberger. I told you about my property. And Caminet's been shielding the corruption. So you and Al Erdman is running for Caminet's seat. You and Al Erdman is running for Caminet's seats. I endorse Al Erdman for county executive, but Al Erdman ain't doing his job as insurance commissioner. If Al Erdman ain't doing his job as insurance commissioner, I really can't trust him to do his job as county executive. You can't shield the corruption in the courts, and you can't shield the corruption in Baltimore County office of Caminet's. That's the Department of Justice, Division of Maryland Courts. I'm filing my own papers against Scott Schellenberger. Y'all got a federal case against Scott Schellenberger for the rape victims at University of Maryland, Baltimore County campus. So I'm going to make sure that they get my complaint as well. I'm going to turn in over all my information. Judge Bennett already has my information. Judge Bennett already got my information. Right here. United States District Court, Lombard, Judge Bennett. I am writing you this letter as a follow-up. All right? Senate Bill 374, accessing the grand jury, Baltimore County resident police commissioner. You know what I'm saying? This is all out there. And I'm exposing the corruption under Governor Hogan, Senator Zirkin, and Delegate Judiciary Chairman Valario. I'm asking to access the grand jury. I'm asking to access the grand jury for the corruption that's in the court in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. Also the office of the Baltimore County Council. Councilman Quirk, Vicki Almond, Julian Jones. I'm asking for a federal investigation into your spending and your money. Y'all locked me up because I was a whistleblower. Johnny O ain't got nothing to do with this. All right? Johnny O ain't got nothing to do with this. He wasn't in the office. But Redmer, you're an insurance commissioner. And the insurance lobbyists pay a lot of money in Annapolis. You've been holding up my case for the last month and a half, and you ain't did nothing. Elections is coming. I'm famous for toilets, and I'm famous for Starbucks. That's the real news. All right? And this toilet is going to be at this event on next Monday. They're doing an event at the War Memorial. So we're going to talk about Maryland politics. And I'm going to mic check the room. We're going to show what being black and white America is. We're going to show you what the Constitution is and where it's going. It's going in the toilet. You can do what you want to do, but the 2018 elections, we're going to bring up videos from 2014, 2010, 2006. I'm going to give you 12 years a slave of the Democratic Party. Hogan and the Democratic Party share mass incarceration. It's your secrets in Washington. You know what I'm saying? It's the 13th Amendment and how you treat blacks, Hispanics, and poor whites in America. You treat us like shit. It's time for the underclass to stand up. We're going to address Willie Lynch. Stephen Janis from The Real News, you was working for Fox 45 when I started this. Just because you went to The Real News don't mean I'm going to give you a break. I'm building a toilet. And I'm going to put my federal investigation all on this toilet. I'm asking for the Department of Justice to come investigate Scott Schellenberger's office, Judge Turnbull, Judge Papaya, Judge Janae, Judge Souder, Chief of the Baltimore County Police Department, and the Office of the State Prosecutor, because y'all been shielding the corruption in Baltimore County for the last 20 years. You got a system of corruption and you got a system set up to protect the corruption. Rod Rosenstein has had my information since 2014, and they destroyed the information. I got him on film, and I got him with Brian Bafe when we went to file this complaint with the Department of Justice. So Rod Rosenstein been shielding because he has a relationship with Scott Schellenberger. So we want the Department of Justice to have an independent audit into the courts, the money that you spend, and to your prison industry. I'm a whistleblower. You locked up a whistleblower. And I use the toilet to blow the whistle. We're going to do it again. Next Monday at the War Memorial, it's going to be being black in America, true in America. It's going to be something in America. But I'm going to be in the room, and I'm going to mic check the room. They want people to stand up and speak out. Dog, I am at the top of the list. So make sure that you show up, and I'll show up tonight, and I'll have my paperwork in my hand, and I'll confront Vicki Almond, because I tried to confront y'all at the county board meeting, and y'all just blew me off. I'm going to bring my paperwork. I'm going to bring all my paperwork to this event, and we're going to meet and greet the truth. Mic check. I'm on the avenue. We're going to talk about mass incarceration. We're going to talk about immigration laws. We're going to talk about prison industry. We're going to talk about 2 Baltimores. And we're going to do it right at Starbucks, because Starbucks is under the gun about racism and race relations. So this is a good place to do my filming. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And 1 million people pay attention to Starbucks coffee and Starbucks news. I'm going to use Starbucks to get my story out by any means necessary. The revolution will be televised.